Right, I'm doing a playthrough of Knuckles, or with Knuckles in Sonic 3 and Knuckles for the 30th anniversary. Just going to disable the super music by level select, so 6. The super music disabled. So let's select Knuckles, and off we go. I did indeed. I did a few tweaks, like I cleared the cache from PS5, did a few resets and stuff like that, and then I did a full stream. I streamed at 1080p 30 frames per second, whereas the stream that failed was 720 at 60 frames per second. Whether that's got to do with anything to do with it, I don't know, but that's what I did. But yeah, I did a full stream later in the evening. But I said to someone I'll do a Knuckle stream today. That's what I'll do. So hopefully this one won't fail. I'm confident it won't. What about yourself? Are you doing like ring races again today? You can hear me, all right? Oh, yeah, I've seen you do viewer requests before. Yeah, let's see you play some different games. Yeah, makes sense. I'll have to request you to play a certain game Monday. I have to have a think about that. Yeah. Yeah, what I did for PS5, I cleared the cache, I selected the option to rebuild the database, deleted YouTube, Twitch, removed the links, so I reset the links again, renewed the licenses. I followed steps that someone recommended on Twitch on Reddit. So far so good. Oh, I see. That's what they do. Right, gotcha. Cool. I wish you could play with Knuckles and Tails following in this game, because obviously you can do that in Sonic 3 AIR. I really like that. If only. I mean, you can actually force Knuckles to take Sonic and Tails' higher route at in the back 1 in Angel Island. I'm not going to do it this time, but it is possible to do that. Because Knuckles can reach that higher area. I'm just thinking, because I won't be able to get all the Chaos Emeralds by the end of Hydrocity, because Knuckles obviously doesn't have any special stages in Act 2 of Angel Island. That'll do. Right, so we're doing anniversary mode today, so we've got coins! Lots and lots of coins! Yeah, to anyone else joining, I'm just doing a Knuckles stream of 3 Knuckles, just because it was, I should say, the 30th anniversary yesterday. Because yesterday is basically the 30th anniversary of Knuckles first being playable in the Sonic game. Because obviously he was in Sonic 3, but he was just as a villain. You couldn't play as him. Well, I suppose technically, I mean, it's not entirely true, is it? Because you could play as Knuckles in two-player mode when Sonic 3 was released, but yeah, it's not the same in that you couldn't play with him in a one-player campaign. I mean, it'd be interesting if someone did a poll just to see who's the preferred character, but I think Knuckles is the most popular out of Sonic, Tails and Knuckles. I wonder if Knuckles is more popular than Shadow. That would be interesting. You reckon Sonic is more popular? Okay, fair enough. I don't know what. Let's go this way. Oh crap! I've mucked up. Not going to get perfect. Not a good start. Ooh. Where's it? Where's the final blue spheres? Not the best start, but there we go. I mean, obviously Sonic is very popular, but I do get the impression that Knuckles is more popular. It does that. It's part of Origins, part of one of the silly things. After you get 100 rings, the music resets, but they never patched it because they never did any fixes with the music. Also, when you're playing Doomsday, when you're playing Doomsday and you get 100 rings, the music resets as well, which is really annoying because I love, the Doomsday track, but it resetting halfway through is just so lame. But yeah, they didn't fix any of the music issues at all. So that's why it's great to have the remasters on consoles, but I say it through gritted teeth because it's such a lackluster effort. Let's hope Sonic X Shadow Gens is a better effort. I wonder if they'll remove the live system for Gens or whether they'll keep it. Because I haven't seen, I haven't been watching that much footage, but I haven't seen any lives in it. Yeah, do you know if the lives have been removed? Sonic X Shadow? It makes sense not to have coins, just remove the live system completely and just, no need to put stupid coins in. That to me would make more sense. Oh, we got an extra life. Nice. Well, we got a coin. I didn't know that would be there. For the modern games, the lives is mostly kind of irrelevant, isn't it? Really, it's just the classic game settings. I mean, they removed the lives for colours, Ultimate, but and that doesn't really bother me too much. Ooh. So you can tell I haven't played Knuckles for a while. Didn't know those spikes were there. Yeah, you're right. You're probably right. They probably are removed. I swear I was replaying Mania the other day, and I swear this section here is referenced in Mania somewhere. I don't know if it might not be in Green Hill, but I swear this little section here is referenced a little bit. Perhaps this is Marvel Rape, I don't know. Oh yeah, no, you're probably right. Yeah, it's probably in Green Hill. I mean, it's so cool in Green Hill and Mania. I mean, because there's a little bit of Sonic 1 level design. There's a bit from Palm Tree Panic is in there. A little bit from Emerald Hill, and a little bit from Mushroom Hill as well. And you're probably right, an underneath section as well. No, actually, we don't want to go in there because we want to keep the fire shield, don't we? Because the one thing about the Knuckles playthrough, the bosses are a little bit... And I've lost it. That was clever, wasn't it? Right, watch, we're about to get wrecked against the boss. Because we haven't got a fire shield. Oh dear. Knuckles gonna get wrecked. Knuckles didn't get wrecked. Marty's route in Green Hill. I think that's the part you're thinking of. Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe right. Oh, yeah, because that's at the start, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. No, I think you might be right. I just got confused. Right, let's go this way. After all, we might as well make use of Knuckles' ability to climb. So yeah, Knuckles' campaign in Sonic 3 and Knuckles is quite interesting. I mean, obviously it's a bit shorter. We know originally Knuckles wasn't supposed to actually be in Flying Battery, because obviously Flying Battery was going to take place between Carnival Night and Ice Cap, and Knuckles basically couldn't reach it. But they decided to add it in anyway, just to extend his campaign. And you can also tell from in Flying Battery there is no unique level design just for Knuckles. It's the only zone in the game which doesn't have like a Knuckles only route. I've heard of Astrobot. I mean, some people are saying it's like a Ratchet and Clank game, which is another PlayStation platformer series, which is really good. Astrobot, I haven't played it, to be honest. I thought an Astrobot game came out when the PlayStation 5 was first released. I wasn't keeping up with it. It's supposed to be just a platformer with challenges. Hi Adam, welcome to the stream. I know you joined us yesterday. I haven't played it, to be honest. I don't know if it's any good. I know a couple of people said it's good, but I don't know. So, we'll see. Is it free, or is it game you buy? I don't know if it's free or not. But well, that's a bit of a random question. I don't think anything really. I just, no opinion. It's the full game, not free. Oh, okay, so you had to buy it. Right, so okay, perfecto. Oh, perhaps you weren't on the stream yesterday. Perhaps I'm thinking of someone else. I don't know. No, I did eventually. I streamed about, I don't know, 9 o'clock last night, and we got all the emeralds. I made a mess with some of them, but I still managed to get them all. Right, that's the third emerald. I wonder if can we not climb back up? Let's try again. Yes, we can. Ooh, just. I want to climb back up because I want to get the... Oh, seriously? It's like it's teasing Knuckles. Yeah, I mean, what do you think of Knuckles' campaign in Sonic 3 Knuckles? Like I said, he doesn't go in flight. They added lithium-ion battery, even though he wasn't supposed to be in it. His route in Carnival Night is extremely short, really, in both acts. Yes, I know you can get into Act 2 of Carnival Night. That is possible. In fact, let's go this way. We didn't go this route last time. I mean, Ice Cap, you got a slightly harder route. Launch Base, Act 1 is completely different for Knuckles. Perhaps wait till Christmas and you get, Sonic Origins will be on sale. But yeah, I wouldn't pay much for it if I were you. I never even bothered getting that collector's edition, which was it Limited Run Games eventually released like a year after Origins Plus came out. It's just because I wasn't happy with the quality of the game, so I just didn't even bother with the collector's edition. There's no point. Right, we're doing the 4th Emerald. Someone challenged me to do these special stages backwards, but for some of them, you can't. It's almost like impossible to do it backwards, really, because they don't all have like a like a specific linear route. I mean, in terms of Knuckles, I like his playthrough. I like, the harder challenge, the harder bosses. Maybe some of the levels get a little bit too hard, especially Lava Reef with Knuckles. That's brutal. Well, unless you're Super Knuckles, of course. I kind of wish the final boss against Mecha Sonic that Knuckles could go hyper, because you only get like 3 rings against that boss. $39, but in Morocco it's $390. Oh, okay. Ah, so yeah, so it's more expensive. Yep, no, that is. Oh, we've already got a bubble shield. That's cool. That's cool. Should come in handy. So with Knuckles, you can get a maximum of 6 emeralds by the end of Hydrocity, because you take a lower route in Act 2 of Angel Island, whereas Sonic can have all the Chaos Emeralds by the end of Hydrocity. Knuckles can only have 6. Not a problem or anything. I probably should have just climbed up the wall, shouldn't I, and just took the boss out that way. Anyway, it's done. You can transform to Super and Sonic and Knuckles levels. You can. I like that. Knuckles immediately just smashed that barrier while he was just moving down. I can take a little shortcut here, or try anyway, with Knuckles. Like that. We are going to get the Super Knuckles ending in this playthrough. Well, I suppose technically we're going to get the Hyper Knuckles ending. Right, well, we're going to get the next chasm. We'll try and get it. I shouldn't say we're going to get it in case I fail. Now, this is the 5th special stage. What do you guys think of the blue spheres? Do you like them? Do you like these special stages? Oh, wrong one. You need to take the other route to get those blue spheres. You like blue spheres? Cool. So I am going to try and get 99 lives with Knuckles. Obviously we have less levels with Knuckles, so that'll be a little bit harder. And I do plan to get all the Super Emeralds with Knuckles as well. Oh, I thought we might be able to do the shortcut, but unfortunately not. Okay, now to do the 6th special stage. I mean, this special stage is probably the most confusing one out of the first 7 because the level design is basically identical no matter what route you take. Not particularly difficult, but it can be a little bit confusing. And done. That's the 6th emerald. And we'll have to get the 7th one in Marble Garden. Coin bonus ×3. Now, of course, Knuckles' ending of Hydrocity Act 2 is slightly different. Instead of going down, we go along here. Oh! Because this is, you know, specifically a Knuckles only route, because Sonic couldn't make it through here, and Tails couldn't either, because Tails couldn't break through the barrier that Knuckles broke through. Be careful going down here because we don't want to get crushed. Ooh, he lost my rings there. Be careful. Right, let's get ourselves a bubble shield if we can. Don't want a fire shield. That's what we want. Bubble shield. That'll do. So the bosses are harder when playing with Knuckles. So this boss, for example, doesn't go down. It stays up. Whereas Sonic's one, it always goes down occasionally. It allows you to get some hits in, but this one doesn't. We can use these to get some hits in. And done. So it's not that difficult. It's all about timing. Who adds music original with mod PC Michael Jackson? I mean, most people will because most people prefer well, a lot of people do prefer the Michael Jackson music. But it's just you can't have that on the console version. So, simple question, guys. Do you guys like Marble Garden? I do, but I know a lot of people don't. Just wonder what you think. Become one of your favourites over the years. And I'm welcome to stream, Mr. Poe. Yeah, okay. I mean, it's a big zone. It is a complicated zone. There's lots of routes. There's lots of hidden routes as well, which a lot of people, I think, quite a few routes which I bet people aren't even aware of. And a lot of these routes are quite hard. You know, it's a bit cluttered with lots of hazards and stuff. So it's almost worth not knowing. But it's a really interesting zone. I love the background there. You know, the rune thing as well. I think it's really good. But it's got, I mean, the first boss isn't too bad, but the second boss, especially with Sonic and Tails, that is a tough boss to get used to. And of course, Knuckles has a completely different second boss in Act 2. Right, we're going for the 7th emerald now. So when I do this one, I normally go for this set of blue spheres first. I like to get these ones out of the way. I mean, it doesn't really matter what route you go, but I generally like if I can get the collection of, you know, the bigger collection of blue spheres out of the way first, because when the level gets faster later on, you know, it's probably easier to muck up when you're trying to get like a set of, I don't know, 16 of those spheres instead of like say 9. Does that make sense? I mean, it doesn't really make much difference, but it's just what I do. And then we take this set, get these, we're going to go this way now, get these. It's going to start getting quite fast now. So we're going to get these blue spheres first, these rings to get the perfect. And there we go, so we can now go Super Knuckles. My level of favourite is Ice Cap Act 1 with Hard Times and Sonic Snowboard. I have played a mod with the Hard Times track plan. It was pretty cool. It's such a shame they couldn't, you know, that there's obviously legal issues with the music and they just even couldn't agree some kind of payout. But you know, it's just the way it is, unfortunately. Right, so I'm going to go Super Knuckles. Now, you'll notice there's no super music, and the reason why that is because I disabled the super music, because I really dislike the new super thing that they created for this version of Sonic 3. I didn't mean to go in this special stage, but anyway, we'll go in it anyway. Anyway, that'll do, we'll go out of it now. Yeah, so I just... The super theme they created at the start of it sounds a bit like a Sonic 4 track, so that's why I always disable it. And you can disable the super theme by going into level select and typing in the code 06, 02, 01, then 04 on the sound test, and that disables the super music. Once you've collected all the cow singles for the super, that is. And besides, I like being able to go super and just listen to the normal music, so... I mean, I said I'm going to try and get 999, but obviously we've got coins, and we started with 100, and of course if you get a perfect in the special stages, you get 3 coins, so it can be a bit confusing working out how many lives you got, but anyway, that doesn't matter. Anyway, getting towards the end of that one. Hi Boogeyman, welcome to the stream. I suppose it's an appropriate kind of username, especially as we're getting near Halloween. Now in this version of Sonic 3, you get an extra life for getting 300 rings, which you didn't get. You didn't get an extra life for 300 rings in the original version. Poor Knuckles can't jump very high, so he needs a little platform here to help him attack the boss. I'm surprised I didn't just do a completely different Act 1 boss for Knuckles, that would make more sense. If you look at that spinning cylinder, the animation looks so good, that sort of 3D animation, that looks amazing. Right, on to Act 2. So, excuse me. In Act 2 with Knuckles is mostly the same until the end. A bit like Hydrocity, has a slightly different end, and this time it has a completely different boss fight to Sonic and Tails, which makes sense because obviously Tails doesn't come with Knuckles, so Tails can't carry Knuckles. But obviously Tails has to carry Sonic in the Act 2 boss fight, but Knuckles has his own special one. And there's Egg Robo, who is, well, he's the main villain for most of Knuckles' playthrough. Let's try and go up with Knuckles. We went sort of down when I played with Sonic and Tails yesterday. Let's try and go up. We'll have to, I think we'll have to go this way. I think I'll go into a bonus stage in a sec. Go into the glowing sphere one. Get some rings. Now, whilst they changed extra lives to coins in anniversary mode, for the bonus stages they didn't change the gumball one up to coins, which is a bit lazy, really. Yeah, I think the fire shield is better. But that will do. I think we'll exit it now. I wonder how many people will take this route, which I do like taking. An extra life there. I didn't even know about this route until, well, quite a few years later after I first played Sonic 3, and I always take this route now because it acts as a shortcut. It does save you like a minute or two, so it's a good route to take. Now, if we were Sonic and Tails, we'd go along here and we'd have to hit that thing there, but obviously Knuckles is too short, you know, his jump is too short, so you can't really reach high enough. That's why we have to take a different route. And what we have to do is go up there, where the arrow is pointing. Get a visit from Egg Robo. So this sequence when the ground is moving is slightly different to what Sonic and Tails get. Okay, so this Eggman boss is a little different. So it's difficult to predict where that thing comes out. So if you're trying to avoid taking damage, obviously on super, so it's not an issue, but if you stay to the far right, you should be okay. It's a decent boss. I don't know if I like it quite as much as Sonic and Tails boss fight in this zone, but it's alright. So, on to Carnival Night. I played the original on Genesis. That's respect. That's the way to do it, isn't it? Whereas yesterday I just played classic mode with Sonic and Tails. That's kind of cheating, really. But yeah, no, you got to play the original. I do have a Genesis, and I do have the original version of Sonic 3. I've even got the original Sonic and Knuckles lock-on cartridge, although that's seen better days, put it that way. Now, I like Carnival Night a lot, which is why it's a bit sad Knuckles is forced to take. I mean, it's nice to have his own level design. That's cool, but it's a shame that Knuckles Act 1 is a lot shorter than Sonic or Tails. You know, if they want to make it different, so it's all, you know, Knuckles has to use it. Why did I don't get that. I thought I was Super Knuckles. Wasn't I Super? Did I not go Super? I suddenly lost my rings. I must have just not gone Super. Silly me. I thought I did. You can bounce, glide up in Act 1. Oh, can you? Okay. Oh, I got interrupted by a gimmick, did it? Oh, interesting. Okay. Super glide. Ah, okay. Right. I don't want to go in that special stage, so let's avoid that. What's cool in the Origins version is if you press jump twice, you don't automatically transform into Super Sonic or Super Knuckles, which I like. Because being forced to go Super just because you want to use your own exclusive character abilities is kind of sucks. Using the fire shield monitor or the 4 ring monitors at start. Oh, you're right. There is a set of 4. Right. Interesting though. I mean, obviously, I know you can get into the higher Act 2. Do you want me to try and do that? Do you want me to try and get into Sonic and Tails route in Act 2? Because the game doesn't, you know, they don't want you to get there, but you can, like this. The only slightly annoying thing is, I don't think in Origins, I could be wrong, but I don't think you can fight the Sonic and Tails boss, because whereas you can do that in the original version quite easily, I don't think you can in this. I'll try, but I don't think you can climb up. I mean, we'll find it at the end. Okay, interesting. I mean, I know with Knuckles, I know you can take the Sonic and Tails Act 1 and Act 2 route in Angel Island. I know you can do that at least. I mean, one thing I do like about taking this route with Knuckles is there's no water. Much more fun. Yeah, well basically Knuckles can go wherever Knuckles wants. I did a playthrough of showing all the special stage ring locations in Sonic 3 Knuckles, and there's one in Sandopolis Act 1 which Knuckles isn't supposed to reach, but you can just force yourself to reach it with Knuckles. Because Knuckles goes wherever he wants. So what do you guys think of Carnival Night? I really like this zone. Yes, I know it's got the dreaded barrel in Act 2 when you're playing with Sonic and Tails. But I think this zone is, I don't know if it gets hate, but it certainly it's kind of ignored, but I love how bouncy it is. I love this. There's so many different routes. As for the music, I'm not, I think the music's pretty good because of, either the Michael Jackson or just the baby music. I think it's a really good zone. I'd almost go as far as say as if I prefer this over Carnival. Over Casino Night from Sonic 2. So even though this isn't my favourite version of the beta music, it's not too bad. I much prefer the version in the Sonic 3 ROM, which they released a couple of years ago. I say they, the Sonic fan community. I was thinking I was going to go low route, of course. See, it does that. Isn't it? It feels like it's forcing Knuckles to go down. It's definitely doesn't want you to start there. Yes, you can do it. Awesome. This is much easier to do in the original version. Right, we have to play the waiting game now, because just like the Hydrocity Act 2 boss with Knuckles, it doesn't come down. So we got 6 hits in there, which is pretty good. Oh yeah, definitely. Loads of rings. I mean, you could do it quite easily with Knuckles without rings, but it would take ages. It'd be like a 4-minute boss fight, which is doesn't sound very fun. But anyway, we did it. It's a shame that Knuckles. You think now he's just start Ice Cap in Sonic's route, taking the snowboard, but of course he doesn't. He even does it there. They programmed that in so he wouldn't be flung out of a cannon. My God, that is just sad. Now, of course, Act 1 with Knuckles is slightly different because they're trying to. They had to program it in such a way that Knuckles couldn't join Sonic and Tails' group, which again is unnecessary. Again, I get the idea that they just want to make it a bit different, a bit harder for Knuckles. It's fine. What they do is fine. No, I wanted to get the other special stage ring. Let's try that again. There we go. So what do you think of the beta music in Ice Cap, what we're listening to right now, compared to Hard Times? The Brad Butler MJ music. A lot of people grew up with the Beta music because those who first played the PC version. Yeah, you could be right about the teleporter. True. Now, of course, if we had Tails, we could force Tails up, Knuckles up into the Sonic and Tails route with Tails flying, Tails assist flying Knuckles. But you can't do that with without Tails, so we have to take this slightly different route. So once again, Knuckles' lower jump height means it's a little bit harder to hit the boss. I guess it's kind of cool that you're fighting a boss underground, and you know, the sort of ice caverns. Reminds me almost a little bit, not much, a little bit of Quartz Quadrant in Sonic CD. I mean, it's not long before you actually rejoin the Sonic and Tails low route, so it's not too bad. Almost reached that. I've never reached that with Knuckles before, but that would be cool. Yeah, I like both music as well. I mean, I like both music for Carnival Night. I think for Carnival Night I prefer the Beta music. For Ice Cap I prefer the Hard Times music. And for Launch Base, the only music I don't like is the Act 1 music for the Beta music. I didn't know, oh, there, you can go through there. Oh, cool. But yeah, I mean, Act 2's Beta music in Launch Base is good, and the MJ music is good for both acts. And yes, I'm going to climb all the way to the top. Boss time. Again, this boss is slightly different to Sonic's boss, in that the platform moves upwards. Okay, on we go to Launch Base. See, this music, Act 1, I don't know, it's really weird, the Beta music, because Act 2's music is so different from Act 1. And this music, I don't know if it really fits Act 1. What do you guys think of the music the Beta music for Act 1? Do you like it? Does it fit? I mean, it's not the worst piece of music in the world. It's not my favourite. wish you could choose whether that goes up or down. A quick bonus stage. Go for what the base is. Okay, interesting. See, you're right, Big Man. Up is for Towers alone. Yeah, only in Origins, Towers goes down. Towers doesn't go up. Which again is a really weird omission. I mean, I can't believe they're poking that. I get the feeling, and don't ask me why, that Sonic Team stepped in and say, no, Tails needs to go down as well. And I thought, let's go to Tails' route, just you know, just for the sake of it. Because if you go Tails, you go up, you get this with Tails. See, look, with Super, it's like we're Super with the old Super music. So that's me. And the music's gone. That's a glitch. No, there's no level music. I wonder after it finishes this time whether the level music will kick in. No, it's gone absolutely quiet again. How weird. Origins is a bit of a glitch fest. So if we go down here, we can get a lightning shield. And we can't get back up, can we? I should have thought about that, shouldn't I? Oh well. Let's go this route again. That doesn't take long. Even the band was tied to the soundtrack. Okay. I mean, if I'm into a bonus stage, well, as soon as I come out, the music would be playing. The normal level music will play, but it's just nice, isn't it? It's weird in a way, playing a Sonic game with only sound effects and no music. Because you think about it, that's exactly, if you were in Knuckles' position, that's exactly what it would be like. There'd be no level music, you just hear the occasional sound effect as you move. Maybe, well, maybe. Right, this is where it gets different for Knuckles. Now, don't run into the wall too fast, because if you do, it can go wrong. You can get stuck. You could in the original version, you can in this version as well. Now, I'd like someone to tell me how you're supposed to beat this boss without taking damage. With one of them, fair enough, not that difficult at all. With two of them, it's brutal. If you've got no rings, you're going to get absolutely destroyed. Oh, ring! Hey! Nice. Right, because now, actually it's a really interesting one for Knuckles, because obviously you have a different end boss sequence to Sonic and Tails, but also the first half, or first two-thirds of the act are completely new as well. You always loved how Knuckles' version of this level goes on top of the building he collapsed from Sonic's Run. Oh, so, goes on top, does it? I thought this is lower. I thought this is below the building. I thought this is kind of underground, isn't it? I know you mean obviously at the end of that one, Sonic, when the building collapses off, Knuckles bombs it, but I thought this is like underground. This is a good app. You've got to be careful. So if you go here, for example, you've got to be careful. Don't run too fast, otherwise you could get wrecked. Is the top of the collapsed building? Yeah. Do you know? Yeah, no. I see what you mean. Actually, yeah. No, you haven't. I agree with you. I'd like launch-based zone a lot, regardless, you know, if you're playing it in Sonic 3 alone or Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I think it's a really good zone. It was nice in a way to have a factory kind of theme sort of stage, sort of factory, where the Act 2 sort of ends outside, which doesn't make any sense. Anyway, it's nice. I like it. It's a nice zone. This music's good. Music's good. This obviously is the Knuckles Route deviates. The Big Arm boss is probably my favourite boss in Sonic 3. So it annoyed me when it was removed from Sonic 3 and Knuckles with the Sonic and Tails route. Thankfully restored in Origins version, but of course at least Knuckles fights Big Arm. It's good. Right, so when we start going for the Super Emeralds, guys, I will go for the Super Emeralds in whatever order you guys want. So if you give me a number between 1 and 7, and then whichever number has the most votes, I will then go for that emerald first. And I'm talking about the Super Emeralds, if you know what I mean. Just to change it up, so I'll do them, or try and do them in whatever order you guys want me to. After the first checkpoint, go up. Okay. Oh. The only difference to the big arm boss fight with Sonic is he attacks 4 times from the side before he attacks from the top, whereas in Sonic and Tails he attacks twice from the side before he comes from the top. Okay guys, so give me a number between 1 and 7, and whichever number has the most votes, that is the Super Emerald special stage I will do first. When I say 1 and 7, I'm talking about the order in which you play them in the Sonic, if you just play Sonic and Knuckles alone. If you don't give me a number, I'll just choose one to do. Yeah, it doesn't feel right with Sonic and Knuckles if you don't fight the big arm boss. 5. Okay, we got 1 vote for 5. get some rings. Now, of course, whereas Sonic and Tails can access 4 special stages in that one of Mushroom Hill, Knuckles has 5 he can access. I will try and get to all 5. You have to do a bit of backtracking to get to the one that Sonic and Tails start with. Right, I've got 1 vote for number 5, so we are going to do number 5 first. Well, we are, if I... Can I get to number 5? Just. Knuckles almost wasn't tall enough to do it. Embarrassing. Oh, do you know what? I'm not even finished. I still need to go and get these as well. I've got a little bit ahead of myself there. Gotta be careful. Right, guys, give me a number between 1 and 7 again. Oh, sorry, obviously you can't without 5. 5 is done, and then whatever number you pick between 1 and 7, I'll do that for the next special stage. But what I'm going to do next, I'm going to backtrack to the first special stage for Sonic and Knuckles. Okay, we've got 1 vote for 1. Got 1 vote for the first one. I don't think you can get up to the Sonic and Knuckles special stage just with Knuckles. And I don't think you can. Anyway, we'll just have to go the long way around. Well, you could go down, but we're going to go up. Right, I think if we go back this way, I think. Well, we need to. We need to go. I think we go up here, and then we go left. I think. Seems like we're going in the right direction. Oh, we definitely are, definitely, because I remember that from Sonic and Tails route, that bubble shield. And there's the switch for the door. Okay, we've got the vote for the first special stage, so that's what we will do this time. This is the first special stage. And this is a nice one, it's quite an open special stage, not too difficult. And go left. the pattern of these boost spheres in this stage is quite easy to remember, so it's pretty hard to get lost in this one. So if we go this way, yep. What we're going to do now is we're going to go this way, turn right, then turn right again, and get these. Obviously I'm going for the perfects as well. Okay, that's special stage 1 done. Okay guys, so we've done the 5th one and the 1st one, so give me a number between 2 and 7 please for the next special stage. We have 1 vote for 3. Oh, hi, King Dijat 3000. Welcome to the stream. I always like closing the door. So to get to this next one, you just have to stay higher up. You don't want to fall down. So what we do when we go to this, don't fall down, stay high up like that. It's only polite, okay. So still again, you just don't fall down. And you go along here. This time you want to go down, and you just go right. There it is. So we're going to do the 3rd one next, as we've had a vote for the 3rd one. To close the door is only polite. I like that. I always feel like it makes sense for Sonic and Tails to close the door because they don't want Knuckles to know that they've been in there. Now this special stage is quite simple, but there's not much room to manoeuvre. You know, it's very easy to make a mistake. If you make one mistake, you're pretty much going to fail the special stage. So this one requires a little bit of concentration. So what I do, because I've found this occasionally, what I've done, I changed my technique, and I just get all the blue spheres in the outer area first, and then I get the remaining blue spheres in the inner area, which I'll explain what I'm talking about when I get there. This is the inner area of the blue spheres. I'm done. Right, so we've done the 5th, 1st and 3rd. Please give me a number, either 2, 4, 6 or 7 for the next special stage, which we will be entering very soon, very shortly. Oh, we're all going for the odd numbers. We've got 2 votes for 7, so I think 7's going to win. Getting all the odd ones done, or trying to get the odd ones done first. I say that because we all know the 7th special stage is quite a tricky one. Okay, 7th it is. I do like this special stage, it is a good challenge. Made a slight mistake there. But I recovered. That was exciting for a second, wasn't it? You start work soon. Okay, that's fair enough. But I appreciate you joining us, King Jack. I know I haven't streamed. Well, I don't stream much, do I? But I thought I'd just stream as it's the 30th anniversary. Well, it was yesterday. But yes, we've done all the odd numbers. We've done 1, 3, 5, and 7. So we've got one more special stage we can do in that one with Knuckles. So please give me a number, either 2, 4, or 6. Didn't mean to do that. We have 1 vote for 6. Okay, the 6th one it is. Oh, yeah, let's do these. Now this is this special always gets crazy fast because it's so confusing trying to work out where the blue spheres are. There is some kind of pattern to it, but I've never figured it out. I think we're going to end up leaving the full special stage to last, aren't we? Because everybody knows that's the one that everyone hates. So we've got 52 rings left. I'm completely lost. I think it's just one set of blue. No, there's 20 rings left, isn't there? So, oh yeah, I was going to say there was definitely a separate 4 rings somewhere. Right. Okay, so we've got the rings. Now we've got to get the 4 blue spheres. The loose one somewhere. Not there. Crikey, it's getting so fast. Oh, there it is. Whew. Okay, so that's done. That's 6 emeralds. So that is we've now got 5 emeralds. So the remaining emeralds are emeralds 2 and 4. So if you guys give me a number, either 2 or 4, and I'll play that special stage next, whichever number gets the most votes. We're nearly at 1,000,000 points, yay! Oh, 2. I've got all 2 votes for 2, okay. I'm just going to see if I can get a fire shield, because obviously it's easier to beat this boss with a fire shield. I mean, it's easy to beat the boss, of course, but I try and beat it without losing rings if I can. Oh, fire shield. Hey, do you know, that'll do. I'm not going to waste more time in this special stage. Let's just go. See if you can take one of the butterfly enemies to the boss. Take one of the butterfly enemies to the... Oh, okay. Interesting. Does that have like a weird effects in it or something? I suppose you could, couldn't you? Because they'll just follow you throughout. They fly away when you get there. Oh, okay. Oh, that cool stuff. I forgot Knuckles has to go through the low route. Not a problem, but... Let's get up here. Just going to try something before I do that. Go up again and again. Try and get as high as possible. Bounce. No, it doesn't. I don't think we're gonna. Okay, no, just trying something. No problem. Okay, so we've got 2 votes for Special Stage 2, and that's one we're going to do next. Nearly done. It's a bit of a weird one, the second one, isn't it? The technique of doing it. You could go either way and beat the special stage. The tricky thing is just trying to get all the rings. Get the perfect, if that's what you want. Right, so the final special stage will be the dreaded fourth one, the one that everyone hates. What do you guys think about the fourth one? Do you find it super hard, especially if you're going for the perfect? Just want to go down here. Okay, wish me luck. Oh, well, that was a mistake to begin already. Not a good sign. Done. Oh, you trained the special stages at 50. Well, I suppose, yeah, you're right. There is a difference, isn't there? Yeah. I mean, 50 is 60. I mean, I'm in the UK, so we obviously we had the PAL versions as well. It was a big surprise. I remember playing Sonic 1 when it was like 60. I was like, wow, this is faster. And it was a bit of an adjustment, but it didn't take too long. And of course, because I'm used to 60, I just can't go back to 50. Anyway, we've now got Hyper Knuckles. So all special stages, all perfects. Better than I did yesterday. Yesterday I might have about 3 possible perfects. Let's get an extra. Let's get a Queen first. And let's go Hyper Knuckles. But I'll go down because I know we can go up with Knuckles if we want. But let's take the lower route. Let's take the Knuckles Knuckles only route, as I call them. I think I found, yeah, I mean, it just takes a little adjustment because, again, it's just, you know, the character's moving more quickly, so you just have to react a bit quicker. But once you get used to it, it's just better. There's a bottomless pit there, so you do have to be careful there. I think it's the only bottomless pit in Mushroom Hill. Knuckles doesn't need a climbing frame, he climbs wherever he wants. Well, apart from there. Oh, look at that! He just did that as well. That was so cool. I like this boss, it's a good boss. Nice and easy when you're hyper. Okay, now a really weird change in Origins was, now in this ending cutscene where you see a little badnik, it looks like a kind of like a badger badnik piloting the flying battery. When the original version of Sonic 3, the main body of the badnik was brown. But for some reason in Origins they changed the main body to blue. User by the name of Wimpy Fox pointed that out. You look at it, look at his body, it's blue, and in the original version it's brown. See, that's the pilot there, it's blue, you see? Where in the original version it's brown. It doesn't matter at all, it's just such a random change. Okay, on to Flying Battery Knuckles. Flying Battery, originally Knuckles wasn't supposed to go in Flying Battery. He was supposed to have his own unique level. We have no idea what it was, but it wasn't supposed to be Flying Battery. And playing Flying Battery with Knuckles is perfectly fine. That's helpful, isn't it? You can climb up there. But you can tell that he wasn't supposed to be in it because Flying Battery is the only zone in Knuckles' playthrough which doesn't have a Knuckles only route. All these routes in this level are designed for Sonic and Tails. But obviously Knuckles can make his way through them, no problem. This is an epic zone. Music's amazing, the physics good, level design is really good. Really got zero complaints about this zone, really, really good. But you know, let's go in. Let's get some rings. Brown because of limitations. Yeah, I was going to say, I thought it might be something to do with the colour palette. Interesting though. That'll do. I hope you guys are enjoying this playthrough. It's gone pretty well so far. I don't think I've had any deaths. I've lost rings and stuff, but I haven't had any deaths. But I don't want to jinx it. Because we all know that the crushing in Three Knuckles in this version isn't great. Or I say crushing collision, you know, isn't as kind as it was in the original version of Sonic 3, but that's all to do with them, you know, using the retro engine. And what was it, that path, was it Path Tracer, something like that? Pathfinder Tracer that Stealth used, Stealth and his team used when creating this version. No, it's Pathfinder, wasn't it? Am I thinking of... Pathfinder sounds like something something to do with space. Anyway. Now, I really like Sonic 3 Knuckles bosses. The only slight criticism is we get too many of these types of bosses where the boss has to damage itself. Having one like this is fine. This boss is absolutely fine. So related to the Path Tracer, the crashing beam stricter is a games type thing. Okay. I mean, assuming if they'd had more time, that they could have tweaked it. But again, you know, this version very much was a crunch, wasn't it? Because they had, what, barely a year to make this version. It's such a shame. I do like this version of the game. It's just that if they'd been given more time by Sega to polish it, iron it out, you know, obviously it's not their fault that Sega decided to butcher it by sticking coins in or muck up the music. That's nothing to do with Stealth and his team, but you know, just if they'd had more time just to polish this game up, and they deserve to have more time. But I'm kind of hoping that Sonic 3 Knuckles does get released on mobile, and that when it does, they will release an updated version with some of the fixes that Stealth and his team wanted to implement, but they weren't allowed to. I hope it does come to mobile, as long as it's not a Netflix exclusive. Oh, were you? Oh, right. I had no idea. Apologies, I didn't know. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, I mean, I do really like this version. I mean, the main issues I have is it's really purely changes that were implemented by Sonic Team. Again, it's not as if I know the changes that they implemented. What I think, you know, like the music. Like I say, I hate the fact that they removed coins from anniversary mode. I know that obviously that was the same mandate, wasn't it? So it's just, but I do like how this version plays. I like how generally, you know, when you go around corners, often you can reach slight places a bit higher than you could in the original version. I know it's still the exact same frame rate, same speed, but you just feel like you can move that bit further. But no, that's really cool. No, I didn't realise you worked in it, but that's neat. But I was just so happy to get a just a new release of the game in widescreen. I mean, obviously, you know, we've got like you know, the fan hack Sonic 3. You've completely got Sonic 3 AIR, but it's just to have an official version of Three Knuckles on console is something I've wanted for ever. Yeah, I won't ask, you know, Mr. But I won't ask what you've worked on exactly, what you actually did, obviously, because it's none of my business or anything. But I hope you enjoyed making this version. I mean, this is definitely the version of Three Knuckles I've played the most. It's mainly because my preferred console is PS5, so this is the version I will play. Right, so we're getting to the end of... ooh, careful there, nearly got crushed. Ah, see, I like that with... you can actually destroy that... whatever you call that machine. If you hit it 12 times, you can destroy it, so you can get through the section more quickly. With Tails and Sonic. Obviously Knuckles can't reach it, but that was a nice little change. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, you know, I love my Sonic games. I've played the original many times. I'm not like a programmer or anything like that. But you know, when I played it, I played it to death when the version came out because I like exploring. You know, and you do notice the differences. This little glitch here because I disabled the super music because I really don't like the new super theme. Occasionally, even though I disabled the super music, it glitches and it just plays. Obviously, this theme will stop once the boss starts. But yeah, I mean, do you know anything as to why? I mean, I wouldn't imagine you would. Do you know why they decided, or why June decided to add a new super theme? I mean, I assume this new super theme they added isn't an unused theme, but it seemed like a strange choice. The only thing I've got is the first couple of seconds of it sounds like something from Sonic 4. So it felt like it just an unnecessary addition. Oh, Knuckles got damaged. Oh, shocked. Worst version ever. Actually, in the original Sonic 3 version, if you touch the spikes after defeating this boss, Sonic would take damage. So I'm actually conscious that I've got that drilled in my brain to always avoid that. Sandopolis, the zone that a lot of people don't like, but I like this zone. I mean, I'm weird in that I actually prefer Act 2 of Sandopolis to Act 1. But I like this zone. I love the atmosphere. I like that you can see pyramids in the background, and I think the increase in difficulty is good because it is the 9th zone in the game, and it's a very kind of, you know, the music helps give it a very eerie kind of atmosphere. And then in Act 2, I love the ghosts. I love playing Act 2 in just total darkness. And if you want, now talking myself into it, I'll play the entirety of Act 2 in darkness. Try not to press the lever. Yeah, do you know, I agree with you. And thinking about Sandopolis, I mean, I know Act 2 pretty well. I mean, I know Act 2... I mean, lots of sections of Act 2 are quite linear. Although there are some little alternative routes in Act 2, which I don't really play much, but I know there is. Act 1's an interesting one because I normally stay high up. I know you can fall down there. You can just you know, because there's little areas around here. But I find these normally quite slow going, just kind of really kills the momentum, so I generally avoid them. But there are, I think, you know, there's like hidden item boxes and stuff, and tell you about rings. So one of the cheat codes, obviously your team, I don't know who implemented, was the go to double select and press 0, 8 times in the sound test, which removes all rings, all item boxes, and all special code rings. I did a playthrough of Sonic 3 half without getting the game over in classic mode. So obviously you start with 3 lives, but obviously as there's no rings, you can't get any more lives unless you get the perfect bonus, which, you know, the hidden perfect bonus. But I haven't done a full Sonic 3, you know, I haven't done the Sonic and Knuckles half playthrough. Because I just try and imagine myself trying to get through Flying Battery, Sandopolis, Lava Reef, you know, Death Egg without dying. I mean, again, you've got 3 lives to begin with in classic mode, but that is the ultimate challenge. I mean, it's certainly doable, but again, it's just getting used to this version of 3 Knuckles. But that is so thick though, it just removes everything. Oh, something I'd love to ask Mr. Poe, it's a stupid question, so feel free to ignore me. Now, when 3 Knuckles came out, I know you guys kindly, well, I mean, I don't know if you guys confirmed, I mean, most of the guys over in Sonic Retro, we worked out, you know, we knew the original codes, we worked out which codes were working. And I think there's some new codes as well, you know, new cheats like enable the super pill out, you know, change all the item boxes to Sonic 2 item boxes. Is there a code to change the coins back to extra lives for anniversary mode in Sonic 3? I imagine the answer is, of course not, there isn't, but I just wondered if there was a cheat code that allows you to do that. Because I'd be so happy if you could. Oh, by the way, I've got no rings. Shouldn't be a problem, but uh-oh. I just love it if there was a code you can enter into sound test to bring the extra life back to anniversary mode. Right, so better concentrate here. I'll just cut him on the floor. Yeah, no, that's fair enough. Do you know what? When the game came out, I was one of the few first people to actually try all the codes. So on Twitter, I literally I was entering all the ones I'd found. Well, that's fair enough. If we found them all, that's no problem. At the end of the day, you know, the game's out. They're not going to change anything, and you know, like, oh look, extra life, hooray! What, extra coin? We got Fire Shield as well. How cool is that? At least I won't be fighting the ghost with no shield. But no, that's cool, and it's really great that you implemented those codes as well, because it's always fun, isn't it, to have, you know, you can change things up a little bit. Just like the Sonic 1 and Sonic 2, you can add the elemental shields and things like that. I tell the one thing I would, again, I don't want to inundate you with questions, but one thing I'm curious about is, when you made Sonic 3 Knuckles, did you program it with the option of having Tails as an AI partner for Knuckles? The only reason I ask that is because I know you can get into Death Egg Zone and Doomsday with Knuckles. Obviously, you know, via level select or debug mode even. And it's because even in Death Egg, you've still got I'm doing this the wrong way, I'm not even concentrating. So in Death Egg, you've still got like the Egg Robo sprites that's all implemented. So I did wonder if the option to play with Knuckles and Tails AI was there, but whether Sega removed it as a mandate, you know, as if because obviously you couldn't play with Knuckles and Tails in the original version. I'm just curious about that. Again, it doesn't matter, you know, it's not important, but I just... Yeah, so I just wonder if it was Knuckles and Tails. I mean, one thing that bugged me, and again, I'm sure that's nothing to do with you guys, you wouldn't know, was the fact that you don't have all the same character options in all 4 games in Origins. So, for example, in Sonic 2, you can play with Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, or Amy, but you can also play with Tails as an AI partner for Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. But you can't have that in all the other games. So, but anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You know, it's right. So let's get on with this. The thing about the start of Act 2 of Sandopolis, you can spend ages at the start. And this is such a long act, I just want to get on with it. And I need to stop going around in circles. If I jump here, there we go. Right, so I'm going to try and... I'm going to go Hyper Knuckles because I'm a coward. I don't want to fight the ghost without Vincent. But I actually uploaded a video a couple of years ago where I played through this entire act with Sonic and Tails with total darkness. And I managed to avoid getting hit. It's a good challenge. I love the ghost, it's so cool. I know these ghosts are stuff of nightmares. Knuckles with Tails and Tails. I mean, the one thing you do, for example, if you play Sonic 3 AIR, or Sonic 3 Air, where you can play with Knuckles and Tails. Of course, you can use Tails to get Knuckles into all the Sonic and Tails routes, and pretty much all those routes. And that is a really cool thing. Again, I'm pressing it the wrong way, not concentrating. And again, I did a playthrough like that of Knuckles and Tails going to all Sonic and Tails routes ages ago. That's really cool. You know, I hope all you guys watching and enjoying this stream. It's crazy to think that yesterday Sonic 3 and Knuckles turned 30 years old. I mean, goodness, where's the time going? I'm very stubborn in that I think that Sonic 3 Knuckles is the best classic Sonic game, and that's including Mania as well, Mania is a fantastic game. I think Sonic 3 Knuckles is still the gold standard. And I'd also argue that Sonic 3 Knuckles is the best Sonic game overall, although I'm probably opening a can of worms with all those fans of 3D Sonic games, but I think Sonic 3 Knuckles, there's just something so unique about this game. I mean, music is amazing, level design is superb, you know, inclusive of the elemental shields, the insta shield, just telling the story through cutscenes. A very simple story, but it works really well. They introduced a great character with Knuckles. They gave Tails flight for the first time. Whoa! Special daydream. See, I know these levels pretty well. I don't know Sandopolis 100%, but I know pretty well. Now I think you can force yourself up to Sonic and Knuckles route in this version, I think. Sorry, Sonic and Knuckles route. You can, yeah. You couldn't do that. I mean, I say you couldn't do that in the original version of Sonic 3. I bet you could. The fans, you know, players were always finding ways, but you're not supposed to be able to go up here, but you can anyway. But that's cool. Ah, I got rid of the ghost. Do you know? I just really like playing with Knuckles and Tails because it's the two sidekicks. You don't need them, but it's kind of cool. I mean, this is the game. I mean, the game that kind of really toughened me up as a game was Sonic 2. I could not beat Death Egg Death Egg Robot in Sonic 2. It took me a while to I had to get good at Sonic games to beat that. But Sonic 3 is the game that made me really fall in love with Sonic. And when I say Sonic 3, I'm you know, I mean, obviously Sonic 3 and Knuckles, but even the first half of Sonic 3 alone, I love that so much. That's partly why I was so pleased to get a new version of Sonic 3. Because when So I've always been a PlayStation person. I've got the other consoles and stuff, but see if we can force our way into Sonic and Tails route. We can indeed. So when you guys probably remember the Ultimate Genesis collection, which came out, I don't know, in what 2009, 2010. And when it was released on Xbox, you could play Sonic 3 or Sonic and Knuckles separately, or you could play the full lock-on. But for PlayStation, you could only play Sonic 3 on its own or Sonic and Knuckles on its own. You could not the two games on. I was gutted because I had the Mega Collection Plus and PS2, but then you have PS3, and I like playing Sonic 3 alone, but I don't like playing Sonic and Knuckles alone. I want to play the full lock-on. So I was really gutted that you couldn't play the full lock-on on the PS3 collection. And of course, Sonic 3 Knuckles was never released on PlayStation Network, because it was around that time, I think, where all the music issues regarding the MJ, Brad Buck's Bobby Brooks music was kicking in. So this release on PlayStation 5 is the first release of Sonic 3 Knuckles for 3 console generations. So it's been like 18 years. It's been such a long wait if you're mainly a PlayStation player. So that's why I was so pleased that we were finally getting a new version of Sonic 3 Knuckles. So I guess what I'm saying, Mr. Poe, if you're still watching, is thank you for bringing us that. It means a lot. I just want to go super, so I'm just no. Don't want to lose my rings. Right, let's get another 3 and go super. There you go. Super, here we come. I have no idea where I am at the moment. I've got to get my bearings. Oh, I'm right near the end of the act. That's it, that's right. Oh really? Collection GameCube, nice. That's really cool. I mean, for me, I got like Sonic 1, 2 and 3 Knuckles on the drive as I know it. But Sonic CD was the game that I didn't play until the Sonic Gems collection. So that was I was so happy when Sonic CD came out to finally get a chance to play that. But yeah, and I played Sonic 3 Knuckles on the PAL version. I mean, I love Mania. Mania's got some amazing stuff, and there are some. Mania does improve in Sonic 3 Knuckles in some areas, but I just think overall, Sonic 3 Knuckles is just a far more consistent package. It's just, I mean, if there's anybody watching this who's never played Sonic 3 Knuckles, you've really got to play this game. You're missing out. I mean, I would say, I mean, I like playing with all the characters. I like that Knuckles has got his own story and his own kind of roots and stuff. I think my favourite playable character is probably Tails in this game. And not because Tails is supposed to be easy mode, which he's not. He's easy mode in Sonic 1, and that's about it. He's not easy mode in Sonic 3 Knuckles. I just have a lot of fun with Tails, and obviously a lot of the zones do have Tails, level design for Tails. You know, like Marble Garden Zone, where you can have a lot of fun. I love the Insta-Shield with Sonic, but I hardly ever use it, which is really bad. I really should use that a lot more, but it's because you end up getting the elemental shields that obviously you can't use the Insta-Shield. Right, well, for those watching, we're getting to the end of this playthrough with Knuckles. Because obviously Knuckles' playthrough ends in Sky Sanctuary. Let's try and get this one as well. Got to bounce and get it right, that's it. Bounce on the bumper and get it right. Yeah, I mean, Mega Collection had 3 Knuckles. It was the Gems Collection that had Sonic CD in it. I know they originally planned to put 3 Knuckles in the Mega Collection, but at least we finally got it in Gems. I mean, I've given up hope that they'll ever release the Sonic 3 and Knuckles ROM again. I'm guessing they probably never will. So that's why it's just good to have a new version of Sonic 3 Knuckles. Yes, they changed a few of the music tracks, and yes, these versions done aren't ideal, but you know, if they have to change a quarter of the music in the game just to get a new release of Sonic 3 Knuckles, that's what I was always trying to say to Sega was, you know, if you have to change some of the music to release the game, do it. Because yes, hardcore fans will care, but a lot of casual fans won't. It's not like they were changing the whole soundtrack. And it was with music that we'd already been aware of for quite some time. But I do wonder if when the beta of Sonic 3 was released a few years ago by the Hidden Palace team, whether Sega saw that and that's when they finally pushed them into action, realising, oh, we can use the other music instead to avoid any kind of legal costs and that kind of thing with the Jackson stuff. It's been a while since I've done it. How do you get Knuckles into Death Egg Zone? Do you have to use debug and use a signpost? I've forgotten how you do it. Because if you can let me know, then I'll play Knuckles in Death Egg for fun. But I can't remember how you do it because I know you can't select Death Egg from level set with Knuckles. I assume you just have to use the signpost to get into it. Right, here we go. First time I ever played Sonic 3 Knuckles, I did not see this coming. When you think, oh, surely Egg Robo is going to be the final boss. Oh, if debug is on. Okay, debug is 19941018, I think. If I can get it to work, then I'll play Death Egg Zone with Knuckles. If I'm correct, it's so sad that I remember that code. I wish you could go Super Knuckles against Mecha Sonic. It could kind of defeat the challenge, wouldn't it? Oh man, he's far more aggressive than the original version, I swear. This is when he does his little shooting sort of rings at you. Okay. Cool. That is a good boss actually. Good challenge. A bit more of a change in this version because he's a bit more aggressive, so it's a bit harder to time his attacks, but I like it. But yeah, guys, so what I'm going to try and do, I'm going to try and get Knuckles into Death Egg Zone. And I suppose we could also do Doomsday as well, just because I know you guys, you programmed Doomsday for Knuckles and Tails. I assume you did for Amy as well? Yeah, why not? Let's do Death Egg. The mini boss against in Act 1 of Death Egg, I assume Knuckles can climb the wall at the end, because otherwise you'd have to use debug mode to create a platform for Knuckles to reach it high enough. And by the way, I do like some of the beta music. This theme, the beta theme, that's cool. The beta theme for the Sonic, the multiplayer mode is good. Trying to think what other beta music they added. Anyway, but yeah. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed this playthrough with Sonic and Knuckles. That's I'm going to do Death Egg Zone next. You're right. He can't end that one legally because he's of his limited jump height. I like the final boss with Knuckles in Science Century, but it is a shame that his campaign is a little bit shorter. But hey, do you know, just the fact you actually got a playthrough with Knuckles, it was so cool. And what was even cool was with the lock-on technology in the original version of 3K, you could actually play with Knuckles in Sonic 2. That was sick, and it just makes me laugh that you can play with Knuckles and Tails in Sonic 2 in Origins, but you can't play the other games. I just get the feeling that they really like playing with Knuckles in Sonic 2. And to be fair, playing with Knuckles in Sonic 2 is a breeze, apart from the Death Egg Robot, which is a little bit harder. Mr. Bauer, I don't know if your name is in the credits here, but obviously you don't tell me your name, of course you don't have to, but I don't know if it is or not. If it is, cool. Could start from Sonic Sky Sanctuary and go to Death Egg. Okay. Oh, what with Knuckles? So if I implement the debug mode and then select Knuckles, but select Sonic's Sky Sanctuary, and then do that. Oh, the credits are unchanged from the original. Okay, that's fair enough. I guess it makes sense that they're unchanged because in the original it just plays the Sonic and Knuckles zone music, doesn't it, instead of the Sonic 3. That's fair enough. Yeah, Knuckles ending is quite weird, isn't it? The island rises and then you end up going up into space. Pretty sick. Presented by Sega. I do like at the end credits you've got Amy there now as well. That's pretty cool. I love the little changes they made with Knuckles as well. When Knuckles, in this version, when Knuckles interrupts Sonic at the start, in the Angel Island cutscene, whereas now you see Knuckles when he hits Sonic and knocks all the embers out of him. Knuckles, he's got his his punching animation. He's moving. He's whereas in the original Knuckles is just standing still, but in this version, he's got he's moving his fists. His body's moving, and that was a nice change as well. Lots of nice changes in this version. Okay. So at least the up, up, down, down, up, 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 up is much easier this time. It's much less stressful in this version. I was going to say, your name's put in the credits. That's cool. Right, so I'm trying. So debug mode is. I said it to you earlier, and I can't even remember. So it's 218, isn't it? It's 218. Tell me what debug mode is again. I can't remember. My goodness. 1018. So is it two? It's 1994, isn't it? 1018. We got a ring. Okay, so if we try Sonic, if we do Sonic's Sky Sanctuary first with Nux, see if that works. Yes, it cool. Yeah, thanks for reminding me. I remembered in the end. I'll tell you something interesting. I mean, I've played Sonic 3 and Knuckles for many years, but I only found out just purely by accident about, I don't know, a couple of years ago of the secret animation Knuckles does when after he's walked his platform across, where he's sitting there all tired, and then he goes to stand to the right of him, press down, and Knuckles, he changes his animation, and Sonic stands up, and he's waving Sonic on to go on without him. I love that. It's such a cool little change. That's really cool. Right, so let's try and get through this bit with Knuckles. Right, now as you probably realised, when I went to debug mode, I enabled Hyper again by inputting 04, 01, 02, 06 gives you Super. If you input it twice, you get Hyper. Now I don't know, once we beat this Sky Sanctuary, whether it will take us to Death Egg or not. Or whether it will just end the game, I'm not sure. That extra life there, I only found out about that recently. I don't know if that was in the original version of Sky Sanctuary. I think it probably was. Right, I have no idea where I'm going. I think I need to go to right. Yeah, the Sky Sanctuary is a funny one. It seems to be a very popular zone. I never thought much of this because I know it's just kind of just the transition really into Death Egg Zone, but there are quite a lot of hidden little routes here with item boxes and stuff. So it's the Sky Sanctuary is a bit meatier than it looks. And I know you can skip the first few bosses with Sonic and Tails. Well, with Tails' help, you can. Ah, Mecha Sonic, we meet again. And we meet again in Sky Sanctuary now then. Oh no, we got that. See, just that first couple of seconds of that theme sounds like a Sonic 4 track. Oh. Right, let's get rid of that and let's go into our special stage and get some rings. I spent many times when playing Sonic 3 Knuckles over the years spending time in this special stage getting like 5 or 6 extra lives. It's crazy the amount of lives you can get. Anyway, that will do. You don't need to spend ages in there. I'm surprised why didn't... Oh, do you know what it is? I haven't disabled the super music, have I? I didn't disable it again by the level select. Oh dear. Right, let's get this boss done. I don't know if this version is easier than Metropolis or not. I seem to recall in the original version of Sonic 3 Knuckles this fight was a little easier. But I'm just going in the special stage to get rid of the super music. I suppose it would have been nice if you guys had been able to add some new level layouts for Sonic 3 and Knuckles. But I appreciate the levels are already jam-packed with level design as it is, so this probably wasn't necessary. You know, like they added some extra areas in Sonic 1, Sonic 2 and Sonic CD remasters. Okay. I like the sequence where you're just going around sort of the cylinder, like it's kind of like 3D effect. Yes, you can. You're actually right. Yeah, because you added the 2 red springs at the bottom, didn't you? So that Sonic can get out of it. I know Tails could get out of it because Tails could fly, and he could fly Sonic with difficulty in the original version. But now with the 2 springs, that was a nice touch. So I do appreciate that. In fact, should we take that? We'll take that route with Knuckles, shall we? If I can find it. And here we are. This is the route. I mean, I didn't even feel like an unfinished route in the original. It was just you couldn't get out of it with Sonic. As if it almost felt like an original, like a Tails only kind of route. It's a treacherous route, though. I know that's for sure. It's not easy. I love Death Egg Zone, by the way. I love the music. Oh, you have to be so precise with the timing there. So this is the bit there. So basically, in the original version you fall into a bottomless pit and die. In this version, though, you've got a red spring there to get Knuckles out, or you've got one there. Let's go in there. Let's get maybe some more rings. Yeah, it's just a cool little route. I mean, I think Death Egg Zone is probably my favourite final zone out of all the 2D games. You know, Act 1, the way it starts off, there's a few sort of different routes you can take. Gets a little bit linear, you got that sequence where you're sort of been thrown back and forward, and you've got to hit those switches, and then it opens up again. You know, again, there's multiple routes. So I like the design, especially at 2. Oh, let's get this. Oh, one thing I do like, what you guys added here, is that when you're playing with Sonic and Tails can hit the switches now, which allows you to get through more quickly. So that was a nice touch. Everybody tries to avoid that, you know, little shield thing, but we're going to avoid it with Knuckles. Yes, you would need just something, wouldn't you, to hit it? What can we use? We use a platform? That's no good, is it? I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll put a spring there, and oh, he didn't play the super thing. Well, that's cool. Oh. Now I can beat that mini boss without, you know, with Sonic or Tails, without taking damage, without going super or hyper, I should say. It's hard, but there is a technique you can do it. It's a good challenge. Right, on to Act 2. And there's one or two things I will point out on this, which is slightly different to the original version, just the way it sort of plays. Just a couple of things I noticed. Yeah, do you know, I always would fight that boss with hyper or super, so I never even tried, and I thought, let's do it properly and learn it properly. I mean, the first phase is tricky, the second phase there is a technique. It looks terrifying to do it without taking damage, but I worked it out. Right, so first thing, this bit here is just walk down, don't jump. Because some of the objects move a bit more quickly than the original version, so they do take you by surprise. Now I like going up here, even though it's a coin. I like it's extra. Now this is weird, right? In here, it's hard to get out of this section for some reason. In the normal version, it's easy, but for here, I don't know if it's just too small. I mean, with Knuckles, it's easy there because you can force him because I use my glide. But with Sonic or Tails, it's really hard to get back out, regardless of whether you're super or not. I don't know why that is with Sonic or Tails. It's really weird. Something else I noticed, if you run down this slope, you're going to get hit by that bad nick when it moves. So that's why I spin dash down. Just little things, little differences I've noticed with that in the original version. Pretty much everything along here is fine. Oh, swimming. I do like the ring animation, by the way. That looks really nice. Oh, I destroyed it. Nice. See, I mean, Knuckles can get through Death Egg pretty easy, apart from the Act 1 boss. this section here, normally I'd spin dash and shoot off really quickly, but you can't do that now because that bandit moves so fast. You just have to walk down very slowly. And what I normally want to try and do is leave myself with about 100 rings for the the bosses at the end of the act. That's normally about enough. And I like to avoid that as well, so I can just bounce up. But other than a few little changes, Death Egg Zone plays absolutely fine in this new version. Little gap there, that's probably just another piece of level design. Right. Right, I think we're going to get a few more rings before we do the boss. Will this take me into... I assume this won't take me into Doomsday when it's done, will it? I assume I'll just have to go to level select again, enable debug mode to do Doomsday. It's always tricky, that one. I mean, it doesn't matter if it does, but I think that's what it does. But we'll see. If I just go hyper now, then the music will just be changed when I fight. That's it. Yeah, now you get the boss music. Now, all the bosses, it's like a 4-boss sequence at the end of Act 2. This is, in my opinion, the hardest boss to beat. If you're trying to beat this without taking damage, it's very hard not to get hit by the little spikes on the... I don't know what you call them, those things on roller skates. I don't know how many hits it is to beat the boss. Is it 12 hits? I really don't know. I've never been able to work it out. It's a tricky boss. But it's actually really cool to have a boss which incorporates a knuckles being upside down. That is a nice touch. Go away, okay. I've never really counted. It feels like it goes on forever. It's either 8 or 12. It's something like that. It's not too many. And that must be getting close to like 9 or 10 hits, I reckon. I think that sound effect there, that was a new one added. I'm not sure if that's in the original or not. Right, let's take on... I can't remember what this version of the Death Egg is called, this giant version. But anyway, let's fight the Master Emerald. Well, in a minute we fight it. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. It's that Yodai Eggman Robo. Sounds cool. It looks really good. I like that you've done it so that it didn't trigger the super music. It just keeps the, the boss music. Keeps the dramatic boss music. That's a nice touch. But this boss sequence at the end of Death Egg Man is iconic. Probably not as iconic as the Death Egg Robot boss fight in Sonic 2, but I love it. Right, so just one more boss sequence. Yeah! I do appreciate you guys doing that. It's nice as well because it is, you know, the dramatic music, because this music obviously also plays in the Death Egg, not Death Egg, sorry, Big Arm boss fight at the end of Act 2 of Launch Base, and it's a really cool piece of music. But yeah, nice touch. Oh god, don't die there, that'd be embarrassing. Yeah, so that triggers the cutscene. Okay. That's fine. We'll skip this when we can. Oh, I'm in debug mode. Oops. Let's not touch anything. Let's not make it any worse. What? It's going that? Yeah, it's going. Isn't he supposed to go the other way? To drop off Knuckles in the Emerald. Oops. That's the cool thing about debug mode, isn't it? It just mucks everything up. It's so cool. So when the credits come, I'll skip the credits. Oh god, what have I done? Right, let's not touch it. I died in the ending cutscene. How awesome is that? And I will play Doomsday Zone in a second. I'll go to debug mode and trigger it. And Sonic and Knuckles became friends forever. Well, there's been a few Rocky in some games. He kind of was the villain, wasn't he, occasionally? But right, so let's go to see if we can skip this cutscene. There we go. Right, so let's go again. Up, up, down, down, up, 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 up. Right, let's put debug mode 1994. 018. Okay, so we're now going to play with Knuckles in Doomsday Zone. Things are going to get epic. And his gliding animation, that is perfect. I remember being able to play with Knuckles in Doomsday Zone. It might have been Sonic 3 Complete, where he was just in his like running animation, but his gliding makes so much more sense, his gliding animation. I always go for that big clump of rings there. Something annoying, in this version, I'm sure it's not your guys' fault, but not your fault, but when you get 100 rings in a special stage, the music resets itself and starts again. It's the same in Doomsday Zone. If I get 100 rings, the music will reset itself. So I'm not going to get 100 rings because I don't like the music resetting itself. It's Doomsday Zone, I want the music to play through, and that, for them it just wasn't, for whatever reason, patched, but that's the only criticism I've got. Other than that, Doomsday Zone is perfect. Right, so this is the first boss. I don't know what this boss is called, but you have to use its rockets against it. So if you look at the head of that, you could argue that's Egg Robo anyway, if you look at the head of that. Right, oh. Now in this version, the Egg Robo, which is trying to escape the Master Emerald, you can catch up to it. It feels like you can catch up to it much more quickly than the original version. It's not a problem or anything, it's just really weird. If I just go, you can catch up to it so fast. But do you know, it's actually fun playing with Knuckles and Doomsday. I'll tell you what, I'll do a quick run through of the competition stages for Knuckles as well, just in time trial. So we'll do Azure Lake, Bloom Park, Chrome Gadget, Desert Palace and Endless Mine. But there you go, that's Knuckles in Sky Sanctuary, Death Egg and Doomsday, which is pretty cool. And again, it's really cool that you guys implemented this so we could have that fun and play with, because I'm assuming you can play with Amy as well on Doomsday. But yeah, but anyway, I'm just going to play the competition stages with Knuckles and then I'll finish the stream. I hope you guys have enjoyed this playthrough. You don't need to look at this again, we've already seen this. Because this is the cutscene that I got this a few years ago. I finally wanted to see what happened because I never ever got the bad ending in Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I think the bad ending is with Sonic and Tails you just get Eggman in the Emerald, don't you? Whereas with Knuckles you get Eggman and Mecha. Oh, I see. So get implemented. Oh, okay, that's fair enough. And thanks for, you know, obviously bringing Amy to life as well. That's cool. Just have another purposeful character. That's nice. Right, so let's just do the competition stages. And yes, I know there's a cheat if you. I'm not going to implement cheat, but if you go into the other select and you do, I think it's 3, 2, 1, 6, 0. You can transfer the normal player 1 physics to the 2-player stages, the multiplayer stages. So whereas the characters play slightly, the physics are slightly different in the multiplayer stages like Azure Lake compared to 1-player mode. If you implement that cheat, then you just get the 1-player mode physics. Again, there's another nice little code. Right, so let's do time to attack with Knuckles. Oh, by the way, I love that in time attack you've got the full screen instead of a split screen. That is a really nice touch as well. Right, let's do Bloom Park. I remember in the original version of Sonic 3 where you could just run along the top of the ceiling in Bloom Park, sorry, Bloom Park, and you could just beat the stage in like 8 seconds or something. It's a really cool little glitch. Obviously you can't in Sonic and Knuckles they removed that glitch, Sonic 3 Knuckles even. But that was really cool. Because I like this because it's got the kind of the aesthetic of Carnival Night. Come on, get, you can get there. I mean, I do prefer Sonic 2's two-player mode, but it's still pretty cool. Right, let's do Chrome Gadget, which is probably my favourite two-player stage. I just like the aesthetic and the music. Oh, it's your birthday. Oh, okay. With the Penguinator, yeah, yes, I remember that. That was pretty cool. I haven't done a full playthrough with just the Penguinator, but that's really cool. But I didn't know it's your birthday. Ah, nice, very nice. Yeah, that's the Chrome Gadget song. I mean, you know, the fan by me just thinks, what if this had been if this had been made into a full one-player stage? Oh, that just. I mean, I suppose the kind of aesthetic is it reminds me a little bit of Starlight actually, because it's dark and the green colour. But the background, especially with the moon, with the sort of dark blue around it, that looks so nice. And yes, I know that was included with Titanic Monarch in Mania. You know, at the end of Act 1, you could see that. But just love the aesthetic. Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, I totally agree. It's never going to be exactly the same. Why am I playing with Sonic? Oh, that's disgusting, isn't it? I can't do that. Okay, I didn't mean to go back that far. I mean, Desert Pose is okay. Not as interesting as some of the other physics are, and Endless Mine looks really nice. And let's finish it with Endless Mine. Again, such a nice piece of music. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this playthrough. Sonic 3 Knuckles is awesome. And let's look forward to the 40th anniversary, God forbid. It's been really fun chatting, especially Mr. Powell. That's really cool that you watched the stream. And thanks again for all your work on this version of Sonic 3 Knuckles, which is so cool. By the way, I don't know if you're a member of Sonic Retro or not. I am. I go by the name of the Ocelot, so I might see you on there if you are. Although I haven't really posted on that forum for like a year. I took a break from Sonic games for a while. But yeah, it's been fun chatting, and I'm going to end the stream now, so it's cool. Oh, you're going to Sonic Symphony? Oh, that's very, very nice. Now, I haven't been to one of those yet. I must do that. I know there was one recently in London which I didn't go to, but hopefully there'll be another one soon. But that looks really cool. But anyway, I hope you have a really good time, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye for now.